Hi, welcome to the Kim Show. I'm Kimmy and today I'm going to be filming a college survival guide. So I thought this would be a good idea since it's the end of the school year for so many seniors in high school and they're going to be starting college in the fall. And I know that when I was a senior in high school, I was like freaking out and I was worried that I wouldn't get good grades or that I wouldn't make a lot of new friends. So I thought that I would touch on things that I learned personally in college and what helped me. So first off, I think it's super important to join a lot of clubs. All clubs are not equal. There will be some clubs that you will get nothing out of and other clubs that you will get the world out of. And you have to join a lot to kind of figure that out because it's really different for everybody. I know there are clubs that I joined and I've gotten so much out of them, but other people haven't gotten things out of them. And then there are things that I joined and I really don't get much out of them, but other people do find them to be really helpful, making friends and stuff. So that's my biggest piece of advice. And a lot of schools have a activities fair in the beginning of the year and freshmen should go. There shouldn't be one freshman that doesn't go. I think it's super important. Joining clubs is setting yourself up for the next 4 years to have awesome friends. But that being said, don't be discouraged if after the first semester you don't have a great group of friends. You can go out and join more clubs. You will find that group. Second off, when it comes to being in your dorm, always leave your door open if you can. You will meet so many people that way, and you don't necessarily have to be the person that goes around and says, hi, nice to meet you, and goes into people's rooms, because I know that wasn't me, but I loved it when people came and introduced themselves to me. So if your door's open, that really invites people in, and that's a great way to make friends on your floor and within your dorm. Don't do anything you're not comfortable with. If you think you made this great group of friends but they want to go out and drink and you don't want to do that, absolutely don't. You can still be friends with them and do other things with them. So don't alter yourself just to fit in with this group because you think it's all you have. You will find friends that want to do all the same things with you. And even if not, you don't have to be the same person and you can do different things with those people and still be great friends. So keep that in mind. As far as getting good grades, know that a lot of people don't get great grades the first semester, and that's not something to discourage you. If you love your major but you're not getting great grades, just know that you need to change what you're doing. It's not that you need to change your major just yet. You just need to figure out a schedule, and a lot of people go through this and it's totally normal. So for me, I find it's really helpful to make an Excel and I can put in my weekly schedule and that'll count up how many hours I spent studying, and it's just nice to know that at the end of the week. And I also put an outline for each of my classes with all the due dates on my closet because I go to my closet a few times a day, so it's just nice to check that and know what's coming up, and it prevents me from missing deadlines, which is super important because most professors won't be like, oh, you missed the deadline, it's okay, you can still turn it in for partial credit. Most of the time you just get a 0, and those things can really make or break your grades. The thing is, it's super important to go to office hours and get to know your professors. Even if you have a super high A, you should still go. There's one question on the homework. Don't just settle for a 98%. Go in and get help on it. Get to know what the material is because professors really like to see that. If you're struggling, this can help you. Sometimes professors will bump you up just because they know your name, and even if you're not struggling, if a professor still sees you going in and working hard, they might have great connections that they can give you. So it's really important, and don't take office hours for granted. Go and put your all into them. The other thing is, don't skip class. Just don't do it, especially freshman year. You will fall behind, and if you get sick, that's one thing, and make sure to tell your professor that you're sick, and if you have to, bring in a doctor's note, and again, go to their office hours and talk to friends who are in the class to make up the material, because getting sick can really make you fall behind. And I know freshman year I got sick, I think in October, and I just didn't know what to do. So that is super important, not to fall behind just because you got sick. The other thing is, and this kind of goes into socially and getting good grades, you want to make sure that you can sleep well, because if you're not sleeping well in your dorm, you're not going to get good grades, you're not going to want to go out with friends. And honestly, like, those beds are not comfortable, but you can absolutely make them so comfortable. I think it's so important to invest in nice mattress pads. I know people that didn't have them, and I don't know how they slept in college at all. Like, it is like sleeping on a brick, I'm not kidding you. So what I did is I had a memory foam mattress topper, and then I also had a like fluffy mattress pad on top of that, and it was actually so comfortable, like as comfortable as being at home. So that is super important, and I think that's probably the number one piece of advice I'd give you, because sleeping well and doing, like, you need to sleep well to do well in college. You can't be laying in bed rolling around because you're uncomfortable and expect to get a great grade on your next exam. So that's all the advice that I have for you. And just know that everybody is different and everyone's college experience is going to be different. So just because these things helped me doesn't necessarily mean it will help you. But I just think that it's nice to know other people's experiences. So I hope that this helped you guys out, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below and also subscribe for more videos.